All right. We're done with that segment. We got our camp battles. Leave in the chat, leave in a comment, which battles you think we should be looking for our respective teams. All right. But Coach is here. All right. You see the logo behind him. More Sip2Tally. All right. What is going on that channel right now, Coach? Only the best power rankings out there, period. I don't put anything outside of that. It's not best power rankings on YouTube, not best power rankings for Ravens community. It's the best power rankings out there, period.
I appreciate it. And Jeremiah brought up a point early on the show. He was saying he needed explanation. And what I told him was, what other power rankings you're going to get, like an explanation of each position? You may get them, you might get a list, and they may highlight the best position on their team. They may highlight the quarterbacks, or they may highlight the D-line, or whatever the strongest position is. But I'm giving you an explanation of every position. So what Jose is saying, I think is right.
Yeah. Listen. This is how I know it's the best one, right? When you look at these other power rankings, right? People leave their comments one way or another, like, oh, this is stupid. Oh, it makes no sense, whatever. For Coach, even if a fan of that team does not like that ranking, they're like, damn, but I get it. Mm-hmm. Right? They're like, that's all they say. Damn, man. But I get it. You're right. Right? Because he breaks it all the way down. Okay. Now we're recapping every week the power rankings, right? That he's unveiled. Okay. He's doing a team a day for the next, through 32 days, but we're into it now. Now, 29 to 23. You did 23 today, correct? Yes. All right. Let's start with 29. Who was a 2019 coach?
Washington Commanders.
Okay.
Now I give you the strong suit for them was their D-line.
Yeah.
Strong suit for them was D-line with Chase Young, the two guys in the middle. I can't recall.
Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen.
Mm-hmm. And who was the other edge
right
guy?
There? Montez Sweat.
That was the strength of their team. To me, the weak point of their team was quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
I wish I had that clip.
According to you, Sam Howell was the weak point of their pass rush, their pass coverage, their receiving game, their run game, everything.
He was.
Sam Howell name did mention a bunch, didn't it? he his name, and that's because he hadn't done much. But they didn't give him opportunity. He played one game. Basically, he's still a rookie.
Yeah, still a rookie.
He played that last game for him, and did what he did, and we'll see coming in this year. But he's in like I said during the show, he's in the same boat with Bryce and them. He just was in a NFL uniform last year. He's a rookie.
Yeah. Okay, number 28.
I got a question, Coach.
Go ahead.
Oh no, Coach. Washington too. I don't know if are you high on their trio of receivers? Because I'm very high on their trio of receivers. I think their receiving group is the best in the NFC East. Am I kind of incorrect in that assessment?
Would you like me to take this one, Coach?
Huh?
Oh no, he's high on them. But Sam.
Oh, okay. All right.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Because I said it. Yeah. But I felt like if they had a better quarterback, I have them at 15. They'd be higher than 15 if they had a better quarterback.
Okay.
Got it.
If they had Hendo throwing the ball, they might be ranked top 10.
Yeah.
But they got Sam Howell. So
all I'm saying is if you didn't want to trade me Jonathan Mingo, you could have just said that you didn't have to drag Sam through the mud all in public. In your video.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Since we own the Panthers now, we've been talking about Jonathan Mingo. So
Panthers came up so soon. Wow.
And you sent them the link, B. And you sent them the link.
I did not send them a link. That is incorrect.
I sent the link. I sent
Ferris a link because Ferris is respectful.
Sometimes.
When?
Whenever I'm talking to him. I mean, I don't know what y'all be doing to Ferris.
Yeah, before the Panthers, I had their weak link as the wide receiver room. And it would, Brodny kind of agree with me. So I felt like that was, fairly accurate because you ain't he the same stuff I said, Brodny pretty much said about 5 minutes ago, almost. You don't DJ Chark. You ain't really getting much out of your guy from LSU I'm gonna lie, he fooled me because I thought he was the best receiver in that draft that year.
Terrence Marshall.
He fooled me. I'm so glad we didn't get him.
Thank you,
too.
But then when you go over to the defensive side, you know, Burns is a guy.
Yes, FSU.
They got, and they got Brown from Auburn, so I think that's their best group. But on the back end, if you just stay away from JC Horn, I think you're gonna be good. If you
Got
stay away
Jeremy
from
Chin
JC
out
Horn.
in safety too.
I'm talking about this corner wise though.
Okay.
Corner-wise.
Yeah.
Stay away from Horn. But if you test Horn, I think he'll make you pay.
Yeah.
He'll make you pay.
Yeah, for 8 games.
He'll stay healthy. He'll get it together. Shout out to DDSQ for a donation. Says my trash bucks were today. We are trash. Trash emoji.
Really emphasizing the trash.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that,
Thank you
DDSQ.
very much.
We're gonna get to 28 now. 28
Man,
is
When they was Panthers, we on
Panthers.
27.
28 was
Broke
Panthers.
his-
Oh, sorry.
broke his foot turning around.
Yeah. 20.
Yeah, it's like that homie that tore his shoulder slipping out of the bathtub.
I do want to say one thing, right? The biggest reason why the Panthers are this low is because how you rate rookie quarterbacks, which is
Mhm.
the right way, right?
Right.
They haven't done anything. You don't know how they're going to be, so you don't really give them a rating.
Right. They
So-
just pretty much depends on the strength of their backup.
Yes,
It's the strength of their backup for the most part.
yeah.
And
So
it's really only one rookie throughout this whole process that I gave any props to. One.
Okay.
We'll talk about him at a later date.
Okay.
So what? Colts is
27.
next. 27. The Colts. The strong suit for the Colts I have is their linebacker core with
Frank
Leonard.
Leonard.
Shaq Leonard.
There
It's
is
another one.
if he can stay
Zaire
healthy.
Franklin.
Zaire Franklin.
Zaire Franklin and Shaq Leonard. Then the weakness of that team I have quarterback and cornerback. Both
Yes.
of them I have at 27. So again, they got a rookie quarterback also with from UF Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
And their cornerback room, I just didn't really like, what I saw from either guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. That's
Who
fair.
are the corners?
Hey, coach.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
What's up?
Never mind. I was thinking something else. Never mind.
Off the top of my head, I can't tell you first.
The
Oh,
corner was Rock Sin.
No, he was
He's the Raiders. That's why I
Raiders.
stopped. He went
Oh,
to
that's
the
right.
Ned to the Raiders.
Oh,
That's why I
that's right.
stopped. I was going to ask him would they be better with Rocky Sin, but no.
Mhm. Now,
Yeah.
26
26.
Patriots. England Patriots. Now, their best suit to me is their safety room with Kyle
Mhm.
Duggar and who's their other safety? They had two good safeties, I thought. Kyle Duggar and somebody.
It's not still McCourty, right? I thought he,
Mm-mm.
No, he
retired.
retired.
he retired.
Did Jonathan Jones?
John Jones run the corner.
Jack Jones.
Mm-mm.
He going to prison.
Yeah.
It's Duggar and somebody else. But then their weak suits were a quarterback because I hate McCorkle and wide receiver.
Me too, coach. Me
Yeah.
too.
I had
Go with you, coach.
29 for quarterback and 29
Adrian
for receiver.
Phillips.
Hey,
Adrian
Phillips,
Phillips.
that's what it is. Phillips.
Adrian
Appreciate it, Brodny.
Phillips.
When
McCourt
you
was the
when
worst.
you showed me the ranking for that quarterback room, a smile came across my face because I did not like how they jettisoned Cam for
Mhm.
Mac Jones, and the
Mhm.
media was hyping up Mac Jones to no end. Oh, he knows the playbook better than Cam. Oh, this is and that. Oh,
He's a
Yeah.
natural leader.
yeah, okay, yeah,
And they've already moved Malik Cunningham to a receiver.
Yep.
Already.
yeah. I saw that.
Already. Guy that
Mhm.
came up and broke all of them. Well, not all of them on records, but most
Most
of
of
them on
them are.
records. And they've already moved that man to receiver. Didn't even give him a chance.
See, this is the problem I'm having with Bill Belichick, right? Great coach, we all know it. Okay, you got the Super Bowls to show it, but you clearly want that type of quarterback,
Mhm.
right? Like every time you watch Lamar out there, we see you drooling on camera, right? You're writing your little notes. You're saying, all right, get his number after the game, right? You're writing whatever notes he's writing on his notepad. Okay, you bring in Cam, but then you don't really put a playbook around Cam. You draft Malik Cunningham, but then you get a little skittish because maybe, oh man, I gotta develop him. No, thank you. Right? Like, look, if you're gonna bring in that quarterback, put a system around him. Stop trying to fit everybody into your system. That's the problem that Bill Belichick has not every coach, but a lot of coaches have. They don't adjust, right? I want that type of quarterback. I want to be able to do those type of things, but I don't want to make any kind of adjustments either. I just want him to do exactly what Tom Brady was doing. Well, he ain't Tom Brady.
Right.
Also,
Nobody's
too,
gonna be Tom Brady.
You said develop Malik Cunningham. Now you got to develop him and teach him a new position.
Yep.
Right.
No, they're gonna cut him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
The sad part is
25? Is that what we're on? 25?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders. Now, so far, when I got to the Raiders, they had the highest position group. They had their running back room was number 3 for me. That's with Zamir White, Josh Jacobs, and Amir Abdullah. I've always kind of liked Amir Abdullah from afar, being like a
fumbler,
a change-up guy. And then Zamir White, the reason I think they denied his 5th-year option because of how good Zamir White was, but then when Josh Jacobs said he went into Super Saiyan mode, Zamir White just was derailed a little bit. But I still like Zamir White and Amir Abdullah on top of Josh Jacobs in that room. So they were ranked number 3. The weak spot in that team, again, quarterback. They had ranked 28.
They don't have one.
Jimmy
They
G.
kind of do.
They got Jimmy G.
He's hurt, but
He's hurt and he's unpredictable. You don't know what kind of Jimmy G you're gonna get.
Right.
Maybe he'll have 3 touchdowns. Maybe he'll have 3
quarterback
picks.
and safety.
God damn it,
Quarterback and
porn star
safety.
Jimmy.
Trayvon Morig has not done what I thought he was going to do.
That's
He's
right.
there for safety.
That's right. That's another person that they're talking about us getting.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember when they drafted him, they were like, if they drafted the first 2 picks swapped versions, it would be like an A draft. If they drafted Morik first and Leatherwood second, or like, I don't know if either one have panned out. I don't know. I don't really watch the Raiders like that. Neither. All right, then sorry to you, Alex.
I don't even know if Leatherwood's still there or not. He might
no, they cut him. They cut him.
They cut him too.
They cut him They cut him after his first year. That's how bad it was. Listen, out of the last 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years, 4 of their first round picks have been cut because one year they had 3 first round picks in 1 year. They've cut 4 of them in the last 3 years. So
the only one they've kept is Josh.
Yep.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about Josh Jacobs though, you think this is like a 1 year thing, or is like contract year players, and then like,
I had Josh Jacobs as the number 1 back coming out of college that year, and he wasn't like ran in the ground because Alabama ran Damian Harris in the ground.
Yeah,
and Josh Jacobs had fresh legs.
Yeah,
and their O line not great. A lot of that Josh got, I ain't gonna say on his own, but
he did on his own, coach.
He got a lot with minimal help. Put it like that.
But also you had Devontae Adams pulling coverage away. So
I'm gonna throw a name out there that's on their line, and you tell me if it's Josh Jacobs or not. Illuminor is still on their line.
Jermaine Illuminor. Do you guys remember Jermaine Illuminor?
It's all Josh Jacobs.
I'm sorry, Ozzie did it again, right?
What do you mean? He didn't do it with the Patriots.
No, that's how Ozzie do. Like Ozzie can do no wrong.
Okay.
Where's he playing on the line? Tackle?
Right tackle, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, because Cole Miller's their left tackle still.
He could probably battle.
I remember when they drafted Cole, and people were like, "That's a dumb pick."
All right.
As far as receivers, I got them at 8th, and that's Devontae. I like Renfro.
Yeah, and what he just picked up,
and the kid from the Patriots,
Jacoby Myers.
They picked up Myers. He was the Patriots' best receiver. So
and they also get Brian Edwards.
It's a very good.
They drafted Brian Edwards a couple years ago.
Oh, then they gave him to the Falcons. Got you.
I think so.
Yeah, it was all the way around. My bad.
Yeah. 24 is Ferris's team, the Giants. I touched on him a minute ago.
Why are you fist?
What are you 24?
Yeah, we had 24.
Could have been worse.
No, Ferris gave you the.
Time out.
I'm like, what is?
Wait, time out.
At 24.
I've missed something. Like we're ahead of Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Minnesota's good.
Oh, fuck that. We beat them in the playoffs. How are they ahead of us?
What's happening to respect first?
You got to wait till Minnesota come
out. I'll wait, Coach. I'll wait.
Minnesota come out and see.
Okay.
So again, 24 is the Giants, and we mentioned them earlier. Saquon got the running back room at 8, which is not their best attribute to me. Their best attribute is the D line.
Yes.
And their D line, they get after it. They got 4 guys up there that can get it. They can get it. And then the worst group I had, and Ferris mentioned it earlier, was cornerbacks.
Yep. There it is.
Because behind Adoree Jackson, you just don't know what they got. I got their cornerback room ranked 29.
Oh, you said corner. I thought you said
Corner.
quarterback.
All right, we
Corner.
get it, Tony. All right.
Wide receivers
Smart
must
ass.
be 28.
Wide receivers are 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All
Now,
right.
yeah.
today,
And then did you also take an account with Ashawn and Nacho coming in as the run stuffers coach?
for
The D line,
mostly starters.
mostly starters. Okay,
Mostly
gotcha.
starters. And that's what I think Brodny mentioned somebody mentioned something about maybe adding depth when I do it, if I do it next year.
Overall.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that would be something I could,
That's not going to apply to you, Ferris.
I just
You ain't gotta worry about that.
All right, and 23
today was the Bucks.
the Bucks.
Now
Yes,
the Bucks, they're
DSQ's team.
23, but their defense was crazy. The safety I had 6, cornerbacks I had 9, linebackers I had 9, D-line and edge I had 25. So if they had anything other than receivers on offense, they'd be decent. But they're 31 at quarterback, 32 at running back, 26 at tight end, 30 at O-line.
Now, didn't the O-line suffer a lot of injuries last year?
Yeah.
And Alex Kappa got signed away to Cincinnati too.
Kappa was the second best lineman they had, so it really got worse. And then people try to make Jensen a great lineman, but he just average.
He was.
Didn't Ali Marpet retire then come back?
I don't think he
and
can.
he's gone again.
He's gone.
He's not.
he's
He's
gone.
He's gone for
again,
good.
right?
He's gone for good.
Now he's gone for good. So he's got
So
worse.
it's worse, and that's it. He glad it's night day the Pips.
Yeah.
And the quarterback situation is not ideal.
Like I said, they got Baker, but I don't think any of those 3 guys will be there next year.
Kyle Trask.
I don't think Kyle Trask will be there either.
Yes.
GDSQ says way too high. Fireball should have higher Leftwich. Leftwich couldn't save this team.
Nobody would.
I wouldn't have want Leftwich to coach this team because they've been setting him up.
It's a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they set him up pretty well anyway because he has
Yeah,
still not been
got
hired.
All right.
Yeah.
He don't have a job. Show
No, he
But
doesn't.
but he did turn down a job.
He did.
The Notre Dame, I think.
No, he turned
No,
down the
no,
Jaguars.
No, the
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
the head coach job.
That
Yes.
was
Yeah, no,
that
yeah,
was
'cause-
last year though.
Last
Yeah,
year.
Yeah.
he had a contingency on accepting the job that they didn't accept.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want the general manager there.
Yeah, he said, I want Trent Baalke gone. I want you to hire Adrian Wilson. And they were like, no.
Yeah.
Hi, Doug
That's
Peterson. How are
too
you?
good of an idea. Mike is asking what quarterback room is worse than them,
That's what I want to find out.
than Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, it's one.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
It wasn't the Patriots?
it wasn't Patriots. It wasn't
Arizona.
Patriots. It wasn't. No, we already did Arizona.
I mean, that was
The
quarterbacks.
worst quarterback room ain't came up yet for my team.
That team must be very strong elsewhere.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yo, the
That's what I'm
supporting
thinking.
cast must be crazy, dog. The supporting cast must be top 10.
Andrew, nobody wants Kyle Trask.
Ain't nobody with Kyle Trask.
Oh,
I watched Baker Mayfield get injured and they'd be like, hey, can I have Kyle Trask real quick?
All right. That's power
what we got.
rankings. But I do want to ask you this, Coach.
Go
Right?
ahead.
We talked about players like Alex Leatherwood, right? And I brought this up to B before. What is going on with these evaluations where you see a player that you're high on, you want to take in the first round, and after a year you're like, nope, not gonna work, get him out of here.
Man, it could be a number of things. It could be like you get them in there and they don't work. I think we were talking off camera about it, and we were talking about how guys were like they show like if the meeting at 2, they show up at 1:55. Then practice is over with at 3:40. At 4 o'clock, they out the building. Them guys, they be the first to get out of there if anything happens. Because the people see that they may not physically see with your eyes, but I'm guaranteed they go look at them swipes. Because when you got swipe in and out with your key card,
Right.
they know you getting that right before the meeting start. You leaving soon the practice over. You ain't putting in nothing extra. You ain't getting on the jugs machine. You ain't getting on the board with your coach. You ain't doing film. You ain't doing none of that. You just coming to work, going home. And they see that. So it could be work ethic. It could be injuries. It could be something that didn't show up in the pre-draft process. Or you just could be fooled. Or like somebody mentioned, I think we were talking off camera, they just don't love the game. And that love shows. So it could be a number of things. This is just, that some people get to that league and they realize that some people get in the league and they think because they got there on talent, that talent's still going, keep them there. No, everybody good there. Everybody.
Are we throwing shots at Trey Lance?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I didn't have nobody in mind.
No, I'm just asking.
Why are you throwing shots at Trey Lance?
I was asking the question. I'm not throwing shots. You know, I just wanted to know because this is it was a certain person here on the panel that feel like Trey Lance is just going to be the end all be all, and I'm not really for certain.
Okay, no, I think the Raiders also had that weird problem. I remember that one draft they drafted Cleveland Farrell 4th, then they drafted Max Crosby in the 4th round, and guess who got the big contract and he's still there, and guess who got cut? And it's like even in like the same draft, coach, you drafted the better player in the 4th round. You know, Eastern Michigan, Clemson. You know, a lot of like people like. There's a lot of evaluators say I don't evaluate the helmet, but some do. Yeah, some do. But
the helmet to me means a lot. And if you got an SEC helmet on, when I do my college stuff, I got an SEC bias. Mm-hmm. There are other schools out there that produce good talent and fine, but my SEC bias is, and I tell it from the jump. I do have it. If I have two prospects and they similar, if one play for Vanderbilt and the other one play for UCLA, I'm probably gonna take the Vanderbilt kid.
No, man, you can't with Vanderbilt.
Right.
Vanderbilt.
I mean, UCLA. No. Yeah, I'm with you, coach. UCLA.
No.
I get like James Franklin's Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 kids at Vanderbilt now, so watch your tone.
Okay. Who the coach at Vanderbilt now?
All right, B. You want to go to submitted questions next?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, y'all do with me?
No. You stay for the question.
No, I'm gonna finish working on what's below the screen.
I'm guessing that 32 quarterback rule. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Tennessee.
All right, coach.
Has to be.
Real quick, let everybody know where they can follow these power rankings.
But that's
more Sip2Tally. What happens at more Sip2Tally, Hendo?
Man, it's for the streets.
It's for the streets. More Sip2Tally is for the 31 other teams. So please, if you have not followed that channel, please go over and do so. That's where the countdown comes to you live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So tomorrow will be team number 22, and team number 22 is, drum roll, please.
Oh, I got it. Oh, damn it. Sorry. I don't have one. Sorry.
Ferris.
Dang, Ferris.
My apologies, coach. My apologies.
Why you even got one?
That's all right. Team number 22 is I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, fellas.
All right, coach. Thank you.
Thanks, coach.
All right, coach.
Now I'm gonna get a drum roll now.
It's too late.
I know. I'm for the future. It's for the future.
Missed your opportunity.